Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all doing well. So today, we have finished the tank. I finished reloading the ammunition, and my god, just look at how much nitro powder we have extra. That's after I filled all the shells and stuff like that. I didn't realize how much it was going to make, but yeah, that's easy. That's done. We can also check some stuff off here. So, get the Wonder Wand, make a tank base, look at the Wonder Wand, put fuse confuser there, yada yada yada. All that is done, which means we can go ahead and check off all this as well. And now, for the first time in a while, our clipboard has runneth empty. But let's go ahead and get out our Tommy gun. And I'll show y'all what the tank has been up to. Also, I somehow picked up sugarcane. I threw that over there. Wherever. Here's the tank. You can see I made some modifications to it since we last prepared. I also went ahead and increased the stuff on the tension, the stuff, whatever this was called on the track, so it's a little bit better. And then I also went ahead and built a giant staircase, which ready to go here. But I put a ladder here, but I can. Excuse me. I literally used it before though. How about this ladder? Okay, that ladder doesn't like me either. Well, fine. Screw you then. The ladder doesn't like me either. Well, whatever. I went ahead and put a little top on this thing. Of course, there's some areas that are unable to have a top because of, well, this thing jutting out from that angle. These things back here, which have the grape shot and the powdery cartridges thingies in there. And yeah, otherwise this side looks pretty fine. At least I saw myself. Little barrel. The only thing that I have a problem with this particular tank is that it is way too top profile. If I could have lowered it by like 2 blocks, like if we could have knocked off this, which I could just like remove, but then there's just like a hole at the top. But if we were to like knock off that, and then that line there, and then drop the barrel height down too, I think that would have been like the perfect thing here. But I did some other modifications. Let's get rid of my netherite thing there for a minute, excuse me. So we have our seat here, which I'm going to be using to drive the tank. So I have a very good view. I can see where I'm looking at more or less and all that. I also found out that I was probably using the wrong kind of trapdoor here. I think I was using a iron trapdoor when I made them before. But then we have all this interior here, little area back here where I can do absolutely nothing because it doesn't do anything. It just gives me access back there. And then over here we can see this area, and I can kind of maybe not get the stuff from there. We have that all there. That's going, that's ready to go. All this is good. All I have to do is adjust the gun height and I can fire it whenever the hell I want. But yeah, all this looks good back here. So, without further ado, I believe we can go ahead and start driving. So, y'all ready? What's nice about the seat is that when I F5, it brings me back here, which is really nice. So, do it. I feel like I'm in the Mavs tank, right? Oh god. Holy hell. Wasn't expecting that. Alright. We can just stomp around, do whatever the hell we want. Although, I'm going to be bottoming out there. Maybe I should make the tank tracks a little bit less. Get out of here. Let me. Why am I? Oh, right, because the lava's there. Let me grab our toolbox. Let's make these a little bit more or less stiff. We'll go to 2. See how 2 is. Go. All right. Now I should be able to climb a little bit better, I do believe. Out of the way, cows and stuff. Now we're in a little bit. Apparently we cannot climb very well. What am I bottomed out on? It has to be the drills then. Well, this is not how I expected this to go. But let's go ahead and turn on forward-facing drills and... No. Well, ain't that a pickle. Okay. Let's try... Ow. Reduce the stiffness even further. I think it's because this thing is like resting on the front here. Right? Let me just back off. There we go. There we go. We will have to be careful of larger pits, but at least we'll be able to continue driving. Do time set day just to enjoy the daylight a little bit. Let's just be careful of the large divots in the ground here. Our first hurdle, trees. Can I get through them? No? Are these drills useless? Oh no. Tell me the drills are useless. After I spent so much time wasting on them? Okay, well, if that's the case, I think our best bet would be to remove the drills and everything else that's attached to them to improve our movability. It'd also make us less front heavy, so that'll be nice, right? Okay. Wish I could just auto mine that, but actually what I could do, yeah, hold on. Move into a small tunnel, and then I can do that to give us a nice little front area. Of course, it won't be as pretty on the front anymore, but sometimes it's just how it goes, right? Remove this one too. That way the first thing that the wheels should hit, the first thing that we should hit is the wheels, right? I think I'll also wait, that is the block for the... Never mind. That one. Alright. Now let's see if we do any better whilst we are going around. Now we don't have a huge heavy thing on the front and all that. However, the trees, I still can't get around, so as the problem stands, we're still having a bad time. But what if we switch to our turret? Oh my god, you know what we forgot to do? We forgot to make the turret a autoloader. Hold on a second. Let me... Let me just get in here real quick. Let me just get in here real quick, I'm saying. There we go. Okay. Because right now it's just a sliding breach, which means that we... Well, the barrel's still too high, so let me lower it. There we go. Okay. So yeah, do that. Now, realign all that real quick. Whatever. Anyway, we need to do a quick firing thing here, right? We just need to make one of these. Do I have... Nope, I'm out of range. But luckily, we can just do this. Actually, I didn't even have to do that because I have all the materials just right in my inventory. But, you know. Okay. Let's go back to the tank and see if this actually works. Oh, this does. Excellent. All right, so go over here. Do that. Now it should be a quick firing thing. So if I seal it up. There we go. Now it's loading it. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay. Now let's jump out of here. It helps if you have the right barrel and stuff, right? Okay. So first we need to rotate. Down and then fire. Why aren't you firing? Huh? Why? First of all, that's shift. That's what I want. I want it to be space. Why don't you fire? Doesn't need rotation to fire. Let me in. Let me in. Why aren't you firing, huh? Why? Why not? I don't understand you. You're loaded up. Why aren't you firing? That's been loaded. Obviously, that's been loaded. Why do I just have a big cartridge here? The hell? Really? Yeah? That's what's gonna happen? Okay. Something weird happened because I guess there was 2 shells in there or something, but whatever. Anyway, let's go into creative. Let's just get rid of all the vanity stuff, huh? How about that? Alright, ready? Why is it not firing again? Holding something? Shit. I ejected out the cartridge. Fire! Fire! Oh, did it blow off the, Yeah, it did. Okay. Hold on. It makes sense that it can't fire if it, you know, doesn't have a connection to fire, right? Alright. Ready, fire. So, the big cartridge is gone. I don't get it. Did it not fire? Ejected the shell. What in the fuck? Damn, how this cannon works. This is so disappointing. Like, I've literally seen people make these and use them efficiently. But I guess the game just hates me or something? What if we go, I'll look up shell, grab a high explosive shell, bomb it in there, bomb it in there. We seal the breach. Fire. Yeah, okay. All right. All right. One more time. Let's try this again. Barrel. And I'm gonna just remove this so it doesn't do its thing yet. Load in the shell. You load in the cartridge. Fill it up. Ready, set. Right, this thing, yeah, let's try it again. Okay, ready, set, fire. Or don't fire, I guess? I mean, it seems like it used up the shell or something, but... Oh, look, the shell got stuck in the barrel? Apparently? Is that what happened? I don't know, this stuff. Dumb. Free gas and going home. Yeah. Disappointing, isn't it? But again. You know, These would be great if Minecraft was a flat world. Fortunately, it is not, and unfortunately it has trees around the way. And if the drill would have worked, it would have been cool, because then, like I was planning, we could have cut our way to success, eventually. But unfortunately, yeah, we went out with our tank, and it was cool, don't get me wrong, like, I think it's really neat, but unfortunately, everything that we did was kind of a waste of time. Weather clear, get that out of here, rain. No one likes you. Yeah, so we made a tank. It was kind of fun while we did it. Like, it was really neat. Like, don't get me wrong, like making all these mechanisms and stuff here. I really enjoyed that, but figuring out how to get like everything working was a blast. The problem, however, was that we just didn't have a way to really do anything. I don't know how the cannon works, apparently. Like, apparently I need more gunpowder behind it in order to fire a shell that long, but even though we test fired it and it worked properly, I think. I don't know. I think we'll just peel away the top plating here. Left with this. Just back up, and then we can go ahead and take this stuff back because we don't need this. For those. That's a real shame. Where is my bucket? Joink, joink. And done. Well. Would have been rather nice if we could have gotten the tank to work and everything. But what we could do now, at least if I grab the feet. I'll get 2 seats. Whatever. Put this here and then climb into it. Now if we go to the tracks, the tank controller here, about F5, have a nice little buggy, I guess. I don't think it's any faster though, fortunately. I was thinking if maybe we cut off some of the armor, it would be. But you know what? Let's go to shapeless and we're just gonna pop. Oops. Well, that really did that, didn't it? Anyway, let's grab out my controller here. I'm just gonna throw the stuff that I don't need in. It's a real shame. We made so much stuff that I was looking forward to using. Right, and it all just turned out to be nothing. Just a huge waste of mine and everybody else's time. Even though I thought I had it working, but I guess I messed up. Real shame. What else do I have in my inventory that I don't need here? These, that. Thanks, Paul. Okay, head back to the tank. Get rid of the sloped armor stuff here. Cased fans, those. Leave that. There we go. Kind of strip it down to the bare bones. And then I need to take some threads. This up to that guy there. Yeah. Go. Cool. And you know what I'll do, actually? I think something that was annoying me before with it. I'm gonna take these off. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Through using the thing to make it go faster, right? Let's just have it go fast to begin with. Such an obvious thing, right? Okay. Well, it definitely doesn't need to be this long now. That's for sure. But I mean, not much else I can really do to make it work. At least we have this really cool concept to work, right? I like it. I think it's cool that I can come into here, do this, and then just like rotate this huge mass around. Like, actually, it seems like it might be a little bit lighter now, because there's not so much stuff on it, and actually a little bit faster. Maybe that's just because I took off the thing that I had to hit shift for, but it just seems like that to me. Not bad. Bad at all. If it could use drills, now that would be great. Then I could just put like a train in the underground and we could go like crazy screwing stuff up, right? But fortunately, I ain't got nothing on. It's also kind of odd that it's not making any noise while we're driving around with it, you know? just bizarre. I feel like it should be like making tank noises, like the track going and doing stuff noise. I think it's the really messing me up. Out of the way, horse. Want to get this over to my front door area. Beep beep. I'm just shoot a freaking arrow at me. Okay. Well, I guess we can leave it there for now. Ow. That's so sad. Like, I'm upset. That just did not work out. I didn't really have anything planned for today either. I thought we were just gonna go into the tank, drive around, have some fun. Like, if this was a super flat world, we could definitely have a little bit of fun with it. But with all the hills and the, you know, trees and stuff that we can't get past, not that useful, you know? Probably why every single mod, or not mod, video I've seen of people using it has been them literally, like, you know, playing it with an area that's a plains and not a bunch of trees and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna just cut these off so mobs can't get up here. Now we're done with that. All right, well, what do we do now? I suppose I could figure out how planes work if we do at clockwork. So there's this propeller bearing. I wish there was more. What is a redstone resistor? People go down depending upon the redstone. That's odd. A flap bearing. What does this do? Oh, it adjusts the wings? Okay. Flap. Oh, is this just gonna show the same exact thing? Anything else I can ponder here that we haven't already touched? I think it would be cool to make a plane, but I don't want to have it be a tank scenario where we make what we think is a plane and then it sucks. I mean, the tank did work as like drivable kind of stuff, right? And that was fun. But the issue was the cannon and all that stuff that didn't work out there. Well, also there was an auto cannon. Oh, it's the same kind of thing, huh? Yeah, I'm not gonna mess around with that. Anyway, let's go ahead and refill our netherite backpack while we are looking at what to do next. So, plenty of different things we can do. But what do we want to do? What else did I add into the create mod here? Start at the back. So let's see, we have reliquary, which we don't, I think, did it in like the order that I installed them? Track work. I guess we could do wield things too if we wanted, but no. Let's see. We have Ratatouille, which is what is that? Squeeze basins handle squeezing and filling tank. How bizarre. That's just a bunch of different things. Oh, there is Point Blank, which is a mod that also adds guns. And I can make the different kinds of ammunition. What was... This was just part of the Create Armory, though. Also don't know how to make ammo for that. But if we search point, or at point... Oh my god, look at all these guns. Okay. So how do I make these? I go into the weapon printer with this equipment, and then it makes it, huh? They got my AUG. Do they have an MTAR? MTR? Let's search. Doesn't look like it. They have an AUG, which is great. They also have a normal AUG, not an H-bar. What is the H-bar? Just a bigger, chonkier, longer barrel. How do I make a gun internal? How do I get gunmetal? I smelt gunmetal mesh. How do I get gunmetal mesh? Oh my god, this is so simple. Barely an inconvenience. Actually, why don't we just go back of it, but of course I'm this. Boom, okay. And then I'm assuming that I can take this and cook it with lava. Yep, okay. And now we wait. So, today I made a pizza from scratch. You know, I made it with flour and sugar and all that good jazz. And that was quite entertaining. It was a unique experience. And then I made some sauce from scratch too. Well, relatively scratch. I didn't take whole tomatoes and stuff. I got some tomato paste and all that to do so. It wasn't fully from scratch. Go, that should be that, right? That was 9. Gold and iron. Yeah, it was neat. Crust wasn't as chewy, not chewy, crunchy and crisp as I thought it was going to be, unfortunately. I did have to deal with that. It wasn't great. You know, stuff happens. Quite stink. But it was a unique experience. So I made one pizza, I ate it. It wasn't the best because, like I said, the crust didn't rise and it wasn't crisp enough and stuff like that. So I think the main reason was because I did not get... Oh, yeah. Anyway, I didn't cook the dough at all first. I just had the raw dough, put sauce and cheese on top of it, so it didn't really get a chance to rise by itself. And I think because of the sauce and the toppings, it had an issue where it just didn't have in the middle the chance to rise. The crust was nice and floofy. The edges around it was great, but I just unfortunately didn't really have a chance to do that. So what I did next is I made a another one, and with that I cooked a surely I can like make more than just one at a time, right? So anyway, like I was saying, I was making some of that stuff. I cooked the crust after I made a second pizza. I cooked the crust itself by like for 5 minutes or so, just to see if that would, you know, help it get more airy. And it did. It appeared to get a lot more airy. That was nice. And I let it cool down. And then once it was fully cool, I went ahead and I added on the toppings, like the sauce that I had left over from the first pizza, and the rest of the cheese that I had, and all that good jazz. And then I went ahead and I put that in the freezer, and that's where it's at right now, just kind of chilling there. I figured I would try my hand at making a frozen pizza, which is what I was dealing with first. I was trying to make my own frozen pizzas so I didn't have to, you know, keep buying them. You know, the pre-made frozen pizzas. I eat a lot of frozen pizza. Because it's just a really easy throw in there, deal with it, right? So I made one of those, and once I'm done with this video, I'm gonna take it out of the freezer, wrap it up so it'll stay fresher a few more days, what the hell I'm trying to say here. And then, at some point in the future, I will eat that pizza. And it will be interesting. We'll see if the frozen pizza version of my pizza is better. The sauce could definitely have been a lot better. It was a little bit too tomato-y, in my opinion. Like, it just tasted too tomato. But anyway, if I reload this, how do I switch it to a different firing thing here? Let's go into our settings, controls. It would be much easier if I had like a search function here. Search for point blank. Should be fairly good. All right. Change firing mode is Bravo. Okay. Which is also that, but we're in automatic, so that's great. And then I think Y, attachment mode. And we can just look at the gun here, all that is. Anyway, let's find something to terrorize, shall we? Like this skeleton over here who's looking like he's up to no good. This gun's great. Oh my god. So much better than the Thompson that we had, huh? Oh my god, it even has like blood effects? A little bit bouncy there at the end, but... Oh, mama. That was great. I like this gun. Tommy gun's not bad, but is it amazing? Can I enchant it, though, is the question. Doesn't look like it. That's too bad. Too bad. Also, no durability. Compatible attachments. Okay, well. I'm going to, I think retire the Thompson. This gun's just so much better. Can I use this for anything else? No, I can't combine it into like a better version or anything. That's shame. Let's go ahead and add all of this in here and then fix. Grab a couple stacks out here. Bag, there we go. All right, that was entertaining. We can use that if we ever need to fight something that has a little bit of range on us. What else do we got then? We have Petro's parts, which is the double Katerian shift. Nice. We have the molten vents. A demon core? Hold on. Hold up. What? Terrifying. Thruster. Create militarized 2. Doesn't really seem like it has a way to do anything here. Gun modification 2. Firearm work table from Kinetic Pixel. Oh, a nuclear bomb? Yeah, it doesn't tell me how to make it though. Unless it's one of those, you have to like disassemble it and all that nonsense. Like you have to assemble it in parts or whatever, which would be great if you could ponder stuff, you know? Redstone module doesn't even have like anything to use it with. Oh, okay, so it's a use thing. Gotcha, that makes sense. Rose gold armor. Ooh. Dynamite. It has a durability? Does that mean I can throw like each one a few times, or does that work? Ooh, I see some guns. Potato cannon, flamethrower. It'd be cool if we did a napalm potato. If you eat it, do you get lit on fire? What else we got? Engines. We got a pump jack. Input, pump jack crank, pump jack hammer part, head, jack connector, jack parts, truss, pump jack base. Interesting. What was at the bottom here? Hold on, identify. What's this? It's like a bedrock oil vein thing is what it looks like. Industrial pipe. Are these made? Steel ingots? Oh, one of them. What is that? Hold on. Surely. Oh, right there. Oil deposit. Okay. Feels like you have an infinite oil deposit rather than like a random thing here. Option. Flare stack. Deletes what is pumped inside. That. Okay. Redstone dusts skipped. Wooden drill. Okay. A nuke. Oh, a nuke core. Okay. Ectoplasm. Not implemented yet. Aww. I think Netherless is the mod that makes it so you can just not have to go to the Nether. What else we got? So this is all the flechettes from Love and War. We have Ironworks, which just adds different materials and weapons. Then we have the interiors, which gives us that stuff. Good God. That is a lot of chorus nectar fluid? Huh. Looks great, but... I don't understand what this means. It shows you that you need to smith tools and equipment with Ethereum itself. However, it's just a bug. You need to upgrade it with netherite. But does that mean you take Ethereum and then add netherite to it? Or, like, what? Cardboard sheet. Cardboard box? My God. Then just a bunch of decorative stuff. You know, I'm noticing now that there's just a lot of stuff that I added in that we're probably never going to use. Like all the decoration stuff. Like, I really just padded this mod pack for no real reason, right? What is that? Custom portal. Teleport anywhere. Requires telejuice. Use a gravity stabilizer to activate. Ooh. Now works with modded dimensions. Interesting. There's so much stuff in the create tank defense. An optical source from create object. What does this do? Oh, right. It transforms rotation into light. Interesting. Oh. It could be useful for, like, base defense then. What else we got here? Inventory linker. Links any player's inventory to this block. Put the player paper in the block. Interesting. A funnel belt? What does this do? Let me ponder this, because I'm really curious what the hell that does. Is it just a belt end that comes with a funnel? I don't get... It looks like two funnels kind of like touching each other, right? Oh, that is what it is. It's so you could like transport something out of something into another thing with one specific thing. That's great. These don't appear to have any recipes or anything here. Thing. Okay. What else we got? A bunch of liquids, chemical sprayers, another pump jack is used for these diesel engines. Got an oil. Well, I don't really need that if I have the other thing, right? We got big cannons. Big cannons would have been fun. Like get it working like properly. Encased, I think just adds a bunch of different ones. Here we got the guardian beams. We got the waystone mod here. We got the backpack mod. Hose. Let's do. Got a attachment. Thermodynamics and all the other thermodynamic stuff that comes with that. More thermal stuff. Got the drawers mod. We got the protection pixel mod, which we again, I guess, didn't really need to touch, did we? We got Farmer's Delight. Got the Create Armory mod. Create more features. Have much in it though. Weapons, we could have made like maces and stuff like that early on. We have a bunch of different kinds of locomotive stuff, which trains seem like they're cool. If you were like in like a multiplayer server, you could have like an automated like railway stop, but for my purposes, I don't really need them. Remote lens, hand car, fuel tank, portable fuel tank, bunch of here. Got the power loaders, which we're never away from our base, so it doesn't really matter at all. These do though. Another nuke, which seems that it might be difficult to make. We have a giant gear, which we literally cannot make. Fortunate. How do I get, out of curiosity, like crushed plutonium? How do I get crushed plutonium? How do I get a plutonium chunk? I guess I have to mine it. I guess it's in the irradiated biome somewhere, then? What else we got? These before from Dreams and Desires, and these lovely things here. What's this? A furnace engine. Ah, right, that thing. This thing that makes your tools unbreakable. Echo shard stuff. Experience tools. We have another flamethrower here. Used some killing machine. Have to make those. Barbed wire. Inflicts damage when walked through. Okay. I think we're just getting into the regular create stuff now. And then all the stupid facades. Applied energistics adds. And then yeah, we're in vanilla Minecraft. So, okay. There's actually not really anything else that I would like to try to do, other than maybe get the factory must grow pump jack running. So at factory must grow. Look at that. Okay, so looking at the pump jack. This. We need to first of all find a oil source. And then get that up to here. And we gotta get that. All that. So let's open up a notepad. We will hit identify. So we have a pump jack crank. We have a machine input. We have a pump jack hammer connector. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pump jack hammer parts. There. Then we got a pump jack hammer head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steel truss, it looks like. Oh wait, no. It's 1, 2, 3 steel truss. And then 1 pump jack hammer holder. Then we have a pump jack base. And then a bunch of... What were they? Back to bunch of industrial pipe. All right, that's all we really need to get here. Is there a way to locate this stuff? Is there like an oil? Small amount of unchargeable energy inside, ideal for starting your venture into electric. Whatever. I think we're just gonna have to go all the way down to the bottom here. So before we even make anything, let's head on down here. I'm gonna go in 3, switch to a 3x3 large tunnel. We're just gonna get into bedrock. All right, we're at bedrock level. Excellent. Now, go into shapeless. Oh, I'm out of hunger. Hold on. Ugh. Actually, I got the shapeless. Go. Large tunnel again. It'll be fairly obvious when I see it here. Find it. Also, I'm only guessing it's down on, like, deep slate level, right? Because it looks like, or not deep slate, it looks like it's bedrock, so I would assume it's at bedrock level, right? I mean, it has to be. Otherwise, why would it have that texture? Hmm. Where, oh where? Could it be? Watch it not spawn in toxic caves. Oh my god. Maybe it's just like a completely random spawn or something. Or maybe it's like in the ocean or something like that. I don't know. Oil's usually like in the ocean, isn't it? Travel. This is what sucks when you don't have anything planned. Can't look stuff up. I could look it up. Well, not now, but you can always give it the good old college try before we do that, right? Nothing at all, huh? Crazy. Let's do 5 more. 1. Well, that's barely gonna count as one. Okay, there we go. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. Anything back this way? Nope. Well, right. Let's go to the ocean. And I'm gonna grab a night vision potion. See if we can find anything interesting here. Maybe? Hold on. You know what? Let's down to the bedrock layer. Looks like bedrock with a black bob on it. Also, oil pipes have to be completely straight from top to bottom. Okay. Okay, so yeah, it is not gonna be found. A treasure map. Those though. I guess let's go down here and we'll... Oh, not bad rock. Not bad. Maybe, ooh, right over there, I see one. Aha! Found you, oil block. Hi. Oh, it actually has like oil here. Okay. That's interesting. See if I can find one closer to home. So let's go over here. I'm just gonna go boop. All right. We have one right over here. Let me... What? All right. Now we just gotta go straight up from here. Oh crap. Of course the tank was just right above it, huh? Okay. Or chain. There. Go. Alright, back to survive. Throw out all this garbage that I picked up. Okay, so we need like a bunch of blocks. Also, tank. The first things first, we need to get the industrial piping, which is luckily just a bunch of steel. Which we have some of. Hold on, let me grab our trusty tank controller. Actually, do that and then just go. Did it actually move the tank? It did, but it kind of got in the way. Let me just... There we go. Might as well. Let's go! Okay. Start at the bottom. Okay. Are you there yet? Okay, cool. I think I used up a little bit more than I needed. Yeah, I used let me go back into creative. And I'm gonna just some of these. Grab a half stack. All right, excellent. So we have the industrial pipes completed. Now we just need a pump jack base. So this guy here means we need to get the steel mechanism. Oh, of course, it's not even a complete 100% chance, huh? Okay, well, grab some screws. And we need to use a screwdriver as well. We need to get, which is aluminum, which I don't think we've seen any aluminum yet, have we? Nope. Okay, so what we're gonna do, go into creative mode, just grab a stack of aluminum ingots, because I'm not going to go hunting for aluminum. Okay. Okay. So make ourselves a. Use more steel for a rebar, huh? Here's the steel truss we needed. Anything else in here that I need? Oh, the pump jack hammer part, which we need 5 of. 5. Okay. Anything else in here? What is the large pump jack hammer? Where does this come into? I didn't see a large pump hammer part. Yeah, that's all I need in here. That, the aluminum stuff. Fancy. Whatever. Anyway, that's done. Come over here. Get our screwdriver. Okay. And then this is not a multi-stage process. It's just a one-stage process. So let me cut this. Okay, and then we have the heavy plate, which is steel hammered thrice. Great. Okay. What is... Oh, it's the weapon thing making the beeping noise. Alright. So let's use one of these. And then that. Guy. Hey, we got one. Nice. Okay, I thought I consumed the screwdriver for a second there. I was gonna be a little upset. Wait. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, that. Wait, do I have a hammer over here? Remove it. I think I'm gonna need more, so let's just have the. Okay. Just do the frickin' thing, you. Hey, we got 3. Okay. Screwdriver, get back. Alright, so now I should be able to make this in the mechanical crafter, but I need There's 4 more heavy plates. We also need to get a heavy machine casing, which is steel casing, plus a heavy plate, which is hardened planks plus... Okay. What? I was about to say, what the hell? Alright, got that. And then... we need to... where we go? String. 2, and then I need 4 of these, which I have, so we need a string. Okay. Grab all the mechanical crafters. Oh my god. Okay. So, there. That goes in the middle. String goes in the top. You guys go around here. And then, oh right, we need 1 industrial pipe. Hold on. Here we go, make it. Boom, we got the hammer base. Okay. That done. So now we need a pump jack crank, which we need another heavy machine casing for. Okay. 2 more of those, 2 rebar, which I have 2 rebar, okay. Okay. I will just those. Ring. You've got the pump jack. Okay. The pump jack rank, that is. And we need to get a machine input. Those 4, so here. Damn it. Then we need the hammer connector. Hammer holder. Make this. Grab that. Cool. The holder. Then I need the head. Got guy, which is... Oh, great. Blocks of steel. And what was the other bit? One more of those. Okay, great. Boom, hammerhead done. Now we just need the hammer connector, which is right here, which is... Oh, it's one of those. Well, back to the cutting thing. Actually didn't need more iron, I guess. Steel, whatever the hell it is. That should be everything I need now. I will need one more truss, though. Oh, okay. All right, let's just pop this guy off. Really? Right. Pump base. There. Machine invalid. Yes, you are. Invalid machine, aren't you? Okay. Go ahead a bit. So from here, 1, 2, on the third one over, we do the truss. 1, 2, boom, boom. And then we do the jack holder here. Out the other way. Like that. One. Nope. Why should be like this? Really? Okay. That's there, and then looking at this again, we add 2 more back from that. So 1, 2. So right down here, we add the machine input. Then we add the crank. Of course, get the hell out of here. Now the machine should be valid, unless it wants to be a dick about it. What do you mean machine invalid? What do you mean? Three truss, 1 hammer holder. 1 part, 2 parts, 2 parts, head, back. Oh, super glue is needed. Okay. Well, luckily we got some of that. Aha! Still wrong? Okay. So, do I just feed rotation in here now? I suppose I can take rotation from here. Just there we go. Damn it. Here we go. Gearbox, gearbox. Hell yeah, brother. So do I just pump it out of there? Of course, removed all the tanks that I had in my inventory. Yes. And then... get a hogweed. Here we go, black gold, baby. Yeehaw! All right. Now if we take some crude oil, and it looks like it is from here, we can then mix it into asphalt, turn it into crude buckets, use it for fuel for the blazes, use an advanced distillation in order to turn it into LPG, gasoline, kerosene, diesel, and heavy oil. Or the same thing, but add epithet? That just, if I add another layer, makes that? I could also do distillation this way to get diesel in. Or do fractal distillation to get ethylene, kerosene, diesel, and bitumen. Actually, this is a steel distribution control. Let's look. Function of the controller block. Output block, one of the byproducts. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I need a acceleration controller. No, not that. I need that, and the skill. How would we just... I don't remember how many I need. Where was the steel tank? This? Yeah, faction was... So if we do a... here, how do I make these? It is just steel, barrel, and steel. Pretty easy. I'll actually make that in survival. I should have a bunch of barrels left. Yep. Ooh, I made exactly one barrel left over. That's funny. Okay. Let's go from here over to here. Can I make these a 3x? I can. Hell yes. How to create this way? Can. Oh yeah. Eat that one over there. I don't care. All right. And then I can take this guy here. Roller. 1, 2, 3. How many do I actually have here? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then let's just go down here. Piping here. Here. That, and that. And then I can grab my lava bucket, which lava in it still, it looks like. Place that down here, and that should give us an infinite lava source. Hey, yeah, brother. Then I can grab my pump, place it here. Grab a cog, put it there, which will start powering that. Bringing lava up to this boy. And then a blaze burner anywhere. Do. Grab that guy. Go into creative. Those, that. All right. Here we go. They're all on. Now I just need to get another pump and thing over here. Like so. Gearbox. Down here, and we'll grab another shaft and just connect those. Go. Output count 1. What does that mean? Let's look at this again. Wait, that looks... Does it have to be up against it or just next to it? I think it's just next to it. All connected with industrial pipe. Okay, hold on then. Give me them. I'm just gonna go back into creative and do it. Let me ponder this one more time. Okay, so this one just sits on top. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I need 5, 6, right? And then let's go to tank. And then just, why not? Okay. does this work exactly? Must be pumped in the controller block. My bad. Hold on. Here. Oh, I can put it. Oh, and then we just need to hook this guy up somehow. Best way is probably going to be doing this and getting a vertical gearbox. Oh, go dirt stuff here. All right, there we go. Hell yeah, brother. Actually, I think I don't actually need this. Do I need the tank here? Am I supposed to? Hold on. Let me look at this one more time. Okay, so yeah, it is just pumping in from this into that. I don't even like pump into this tank here, which interesting. Okay. Welp. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. Let's have each of these have their own little container, or tank, I should say. Okay. Okay. Excellent. So we'll do one here, one here. There. And here. That's 4. One over here. And last but not least, one. I guess not right here. We'll have to go one more over here. Great. And there we go. Now I just gotta wire all these up so that they're all taken out of separate ones. Let's do the closest ones here first. Are you kidding me? Really? You're gonna fucking die. Actually, these ones, let's put a pipe down first and then... That way they're all on the same level and I can just... Through you, rain. Okay. This one I'll sneak over here. Maybe. Maybe I should move this one over further. There. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. That one. There. Let's grab the bottommost one now. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Excellent. Then we can go 1, 2, 3. What? No, you. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Means this pipe's not going to work, but just for that, let's get all together to begin with. Now I gotta get rotation up here, which should probably be easiest to do if I continue linking all these together here. Place one of these pipes here. Let's remove this one. I can do a pipe out here. Like so. That one will then start filling up this tank here, kind of. However, I then need to take... grab a couple fans. At least fans. Case drive. There we go. Now everything's spinning, having a grand old time. And we can make these pipes go like this. You can see that they are putting stuff in. And look at that, we're getting a very multicolored array of different oils coming in through our lovely... coming into our lovely area here. Excellent. So, what is all of this used for? Kerosene can be used in a generator. Good. We have naphtha, which can be used in further distillation, so that's not going to be used much else. But we have a flame. No. This thing, the flare stack. Give me one of those. I want to see if this works how I think it will. So with the flare stack, it says deletes what is pumped inside. So if I just put this guy like here, will that work? Probably not, since that's not really where that goes. Also, like, down from above. Nephite. You know what? It's funny that I made this stuff here simply because everything else was being produced and stuff. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, I think what we'll do is, first of all, we're gonna go fill up our back tank here, but while I'm doing that, we can keep talking. So we're gonna wrap things up here, not just for this video, but I think for the whole series. We did some fun stuff, I think. Making the tank was pretty fun. Driving the tank, not so fun. But maybe if I was ever in like a huge multiplayer server and we were, you know, doing stuff with that, I might mess with the tank more and have a little fun. But I think for right now, we are pretty much done with all that we, you know, came here to do. If I wanted to, we could power up our ME system even further by using a bunch of diesel generators down here, running off of all of this stuff, which would be just a huge boon to our electrical economy. And then I could do even more stuff here. But if we just go into creative, just so I don't have to deal with the hissing of the backpack. But we really came quite far, didn't we, in this journey of our createness. Yeah, we did a lot of stuff. We started on this little tower with our very simple water wheel to power us, and the windmill that we salvaged from the windmill here. Took over this house, made it our own. We got a little kelp farm going to start making our belts, which turned into a huge enterprise here. We expanded further with a farm to give us food for days infinitely. Our very first automatic process, I think, was belts, wasn't it? We were automatically pumping out belts. And then we also automated these materials here, and we started to automate bronze here, but moved it away for a while. And then with all the extra stuff we were producing here for like the iron and stuff that we were using, we used the gold and the carrots in order to make a golden carrot farm, which fed us for the entirety of our playthrough. Just pointing that out. We had a little water wheel thing here that we removed after we installed our huge boiler system over here that we didn't actually have to expand because, well, we never ended up using all that power. We set up a little station over here with all the trial and tutorial aerial stuff, so have a all the hydraulic presses. We have a precision mechanism farm here that is needing larger cogs in order to continue functioning. We have our various gunpowder procedures here, which still requires like manual coal and stuff input from there, but we can make it. And then we have our automatic bullet production, which honestly I would see if we could automate the 5.56 production instead of these now, since we know that the AUG is a really fun gun used there. It does so much damage. It is great. And then of course those all flick over to here into our huge storage system, which we automated all in all very nicely. We managed to automate redstone production, iron ingots, electron tubes, which apparently still aren't at a full storage limit here. We got netherite scrap, we got chutes, we got the chain drives, the andesite casing, we got cogwheels, andesite alloys, shafts, torches, which we never actually really used after the first couple, andesite funnels, gearboxes, sails. We got the oak drawers. We got iron plates, which I don't think should actually be here. None of this stuff should be here, to be honest. I guess the ME system is putting the stuff in automatically, but we managed to automate the adjustable chain gear shifts, the brass tunnels and funnels, the mechanical crafters, and the deployers. Most of these we did not end up actually using. I don't think we used any more deployers after we needed more of them the first initial time we created it. But all these came in handy quite a bit, so that was great. But the real thing that we used quite a lot here were the andesite casings, the chain drives, the cogs, the chutes, the alloys, the funnels, the gearboxes especially, because the gearboxes are always such a pain. So having those automated was really a nice little feature thing. Okay? We also automated the pumps and the pipes and the tanks over here. We even automated wither skulls for our withers that we did not fight and we're not going to talk about anymore. All that storage systems and things flicking all over the place. Here is our pipe and pump farm here. It takes the well, apparently this is backed up, but it takes the Viridium, crushes it into this stuff, which is for some reason stopped, which then gets heated up over here into the various raw copper, which then gets used for all the various supplies here, which has its own tree farm that is being used to make other things, and all the crafters involved with that. Then over here we have all of our lovely stuff, which apparently is backed up again. Because I dropped a torch. It got backed up because apparently I dropped a torch on it. Great. But here we have our automated process to get all this stuff, which is bronze, which no wonder those things weren't higher up, because they just weren't getting produced. So we have all the bronze, and we have this stuff going to the alloy, which gives us the brass casings and funnels and all the brass related stuff that gets produced. And over here we have our electron tube production, which uses a very fun system of looping around amethyst crystals, pumping them into amethyst clusters, grinding those down into more amethyst shards to give us an infinite supply, or near infinite supply, of quartz, which, if we had this going faster, we could definitely have our electron tube output a lot higher as well. We then really ramped up our production of stuff over here, lovely way, and all this stuff together. This is all just like logistical nightmare stuff of like transporting stuff around, getting it where it needs to go here. All of our windmills, our sugarcane, and our beetroots to make redstone, of course, which Apparently, since this is not voided, it's just throwing stuff over there, which is whatever at this point. Then we have our lovely netherite farm, which uses magma cubes crushed into netherrack and magma cream, which then the netherrack gets cooked into nether brick, which then gets pressed over here into nether bricks, which then gets crushed into possibly nether scrap or more nether bricks. Great. We have our chute production over here, another kelp round of production over here, and all this stuff going into the cobblestone production, into gravel, into sand, into flint, which goes into creating our andesite, which served us so well, and just all of this together creating the factory that we needed to run. It's actually a little bit laggy now that we're over here and running so much stuff and everything backed up. And of course, we can't forget our sheep farm that was annoying to build and get them in here, which honestly didn't give us that much wool. But we didn't actually end up needing this farm for the sales too much because we ended up using other materials. And Jesus Christ, look at this. Look at the Enderman. Just putting dirt all over the place. Like, look at down here. It's still a mess of Enderman dropping blocks underneath. I don't know why they decided right there was like the best place to drop blocks, but everywhere else is like not bad at all. Just underneath there, they really liked. Crazy. But yeah, our factory really grew. It would have been cool if there was like a way for me to do a time lapse. I know other streamers, not streamers, like streamers and YouTubers and stuff do time lapse stuff, but I think they have like a second account on like a multiplayer world they're playing on where they have like it just constantly in the air in spectator mode. That's watching stuff while they're building, which I don't have that. So, whatever. But I should get a little higher and we can see the whole thing. Look at that. Look at our lovely, lovely farm. Beautiful. You see the tank there in the background as well. And all the room that we left unused on our giant cobblestone platform. Good time. Good. But all things must come to an end, so... Well, everyone, I just want to thank you all for hanging out. You know, following the series this far. I hope you found some interesting things. Perhaps you want to do your own create world and stuff like that. Perhaps you saw me struggling with the tank body and cannon and stuff, and you're like, I can do that better than he can, and so you'll give it a try, which I recommend. It was hella fun figuring out how to get these like working automatically with the controller. It was so fun to do, not gonna lie. And I think there's another mod somewhere that actually goes from like it's a better controller mod that it adds not just like this kind of controller, but there's like one with more buttons where you can like have more stuff on each controller, right? So you could have like a controller that does all of this and then also has one or the controller can do the movement and also the cannon stuff as well if it wanted, right? But yeah, sadly we didn't get to do much with the gun. Is it because they dropped glowstone? God, this is visceral. Man, I wish we would have found out about these guns sooner. They were so cheap to make. I mean, granted, after we have the gunpowder automated, it was pretty simple, but these were so good. I think if I ever play another Minecraft mod, I'm definitely getting this mod pack again for the point. What was this mod again? Point Blank. Yeah, Point Blank, because they have all these great gun models. Like, look at this crazy shit. I have F. Is it not F? Why? Yeah, why? Look at these gun models. It's just great. Good stuff. Anyway, but yeah, I don't really know what else to say here, other than thank you all for watching and whatnot. We really did a lot of stuff. And of course, we had our ups and downs, the times where things got frustrating, like with the cannon not working, or times where it was like, I don't know why I can't superheat the blaze things. Out of curiosity, if I take an echo cake down here to our steel tank, can I give one of these guys? Yeah, it gives it to him, but it doesn't, like, turn him superheated. Weird. Supposed to turn blue and do stuff, right? Maybe it's just a visual thing and they're actually superheated, but no, because we had stuff that should have been superheated and being produced when I did one, but anyway. Yeah, that was kind of frustrating, and then our flight stuff that didn't pan out was unfortunate, like the angel rings and balanced flight mod, which I don't know if it was the cause of stuff not working, or if it was just a unfortunate side effect of it too being affected by whatever caused it to. Whenever I was trying to trigger the flight, it was like rubber banding me down and not letting me fly. I don't know, but luckily we had the jetpack that saved us. Right, jetpack, which is from it is from the Create Jetpack mod. Yeah. But well, everyone, thank you for hanging out once again, and I don't know what we're doing next. Probably not Minecraft for a little while, unless there's like some specific mod that I really want to try out, that I want to center something around. But we'll see. We'll see. But until next time, everyone, bye bye.